Hello, welcome to the Preacher Dad podcast. My name is Jared, and I am the Preacher Dad, and I blog over at preacherdad.com, where you can find biblical perspectives on everything from parenting to politics. Sometimes we throw a little preparation in there. I am the husband to one, the father to 8, and I'm an expert in nothing, but I know Jesus, who's an expert in everything. So I'd love to tell you what he says, because what he says is most important. Over at preacherdad.com, I would love for you to go over there and check us out and find out what we're all about. We are trying to inspire and equip the next generation and Christians in this society to make a difference for Christ. And so if that's important to you, I'd love for you to go over to preacherdad.com and check us out there. So I got a couple dad jokes for you because, I love dad jokes and I love to tell dad jokes. Sometimes he laughs. Ha ha, ha ha. Here you go. First one today. Someone threw a bottle of omega-3 pills at me. Luckily, my injuries were only super fish oil. My wife and her family all say I'm paranoid. At least I'm pretty sure that's what they're saying behind my back. Oh, here's another one. People think being a waiter isn't a respectable job. But hey, it puts food on the table. Right? All of you people in food service, you know what I'm talking about. Last one. What's the difference between an angry circus owner and a Roman barber? One is a raving showman, and the other is a shaving Roman. That's right, folks. That's right. You're going to start out your day with a laugh here at the Preacher Dad podcast. Well, today I just want to encourage you, let you know a little bit about what's coming up this coming year. This is the one of the last episodes this year, 2023. And coming up in 2024, we got a lot of fun and exciting things that are going to be happening. I'm hoping to announce my first book that will be published and released for you to purchase, hopefully in the coming weeks. Working hard on getting that done. And I'm looking forward to sharing it with you. I've already shared a little bit with you on the blog and a little bit here on the podcast, but I'm looking forward to sharing that with you. Stay tuned. Really, one of the best ways for you to stay tuned and find out what's going on here at Preacher Dad Podcast is to subscribe to the newsletter. Right now, it's called the Preacher Dad Post, and you can get information there. And also stay informed about the things that we're doing, the projects we're working on. And, we are trying hard to line up some sponsorships and some great products that we can promote to you. And I'm looking hard for things like that we can feel good about promoting to this audience. And I would love for you to stay in touch about what those things are. And honestly, if you have an idea, send it my way. Jared@preacherdad.com is the email. And you can send me questions, comments, ideas. If you have an idea for a great product that you think would be willing to offer a sponsorship to a small but a small podcast, but packs a punch. Packs a wallop. We don't got a big audience, but we pack a wallop. Send it my way. Send me that information. I would love to hear about it. I was recently given some coffee from a company called 7 Weeks Coffee, and I am hoping to be able to give you a deal on 7 Weeks Coffee very soon. But the best way to find out about that is to go to preacherdad.com, go to the section about the newsletter, and sign up to get the Preacher Dad Post. And that would be very, very helpful to this podcast. If you care about what we're doing and you want to support us, you can do that there. If you want to support us directly, there's also a place to do that on the website at preacherdad.com. There's a button there for our Ko-Fi account. You can give a donation directly to what we're doing. But I'm hoping to be able to get you some products that you can purchase and still help support the Preacher Dad podcast. That being said, I would like to remind you that this episode is brought to you by Cornerstone Fellowship. Cornerstone Fellowship is a body of Christians that love Jesus and love people, and we are seeking to make him known in the world, and we would love for you to participate in what we are doing. Just a little bit north of Toomsboro, Georgia, on Sunday mornings at 11 o'clock, we meet and have great worship and just good times together, fellowship. We also have a Wednesday night Bible study that everyone is welcome to join us for. So I encourage you to check us out. Cornerstone Fellowship, you can find us on the web at cornerstonefellowship-ga.org. cornerstonefellowship-ga.org. And you can check out our newly updated website there. Well, folks, coming up in 2024, the Preacher Dad podcast is hopefully going to get a little bit more organized, maybe producing episodes on a more regular basis. We're going to maybe get some consistent segments, hopefully things that are both entertaining and informational and inspirational. We're going to try to continue our Foundation series, which is a study of the book of Genesis, and a lot of really fascinating material there in Genesis that I would love to share with you. You can find a lot of those episodes already, the Foundations series. I encourage you to check those out. But coming up in 2024, we'll hopefully be continuing that series. And I would just love for your support. And one of the best ways to do that, of course, as I said, is to sign up for the Preacher Dad Post. And then you can stay informed and aware of what's coming up. And, also pray for our ministry, pray for the things that we're trying to do in the world. We would sure appreciate that support. That makes all the difference, because really prayer should not be our last resort. It should be our first option. So if you would pray for us, that would be the most beneficial thing that you could do. We've had kind of a challenging year here in 2023. My mother passed away here recently. But I'm so glad for the new life that she is enjoying. I would not bring her back for anything. She's enjoying that new life, and I'm glad for her to do that, and I look forward to seeing her again someday. But we're looking forward to 2024 to be full of the blessings of the Lord and a lot of fun, a few more dad jokes, and maybe some valuable truth that can benefit your life. So I encourage you to check us out. And stay tuned for more. God bless you. And so long 2023. And we welcome you in 2024. All right, folks. God bless you. I look forward to seeing you again next time. Have a great one. Bye-bye. Hey, everyone. I'm excited to tell you about 7 Weeks Coffee. What is 7 Weeks Coffee? Well, they are a company that believes every life is worth fighting for. When you purchase 7 Weeks Coffee, you're directly helping to fund their network of over 750 pro-life organizations across the country. That's because with every purchase of their delicious coffee, 7 Weeks is donating 10% of that sale to pro-life pregnancy centers that reach women and men in crisis every day. In the last 2 years, 7 Weeks Coffee has donated $250,000 to help save the lives of children and also rescue their parents from years of regret and suffering. But you don't have to endure poor quality coffee to make a difference. Their coffee is harvested in the most organic way possible, and you can taste the difference in every sip. These coffee beans are mold and toxin free, they use organic farming practices, and the coffee is ultra low in acid. 7 Weeks Coffee is sourced ethically through direct trade, and they actually pay their farmers 300% more than fair trade coffee requires. When a baby reaches 7 weeks from conception, it is the size of a coffee bean. And that is also the point at which a heartbeat is first detectable. 7 Weeks Coffee is committed to the pro-life cause, and you can get an outstanding product while contributing to the important work of pregnancy centers across the United States. Go to 7weekscoffee.com to purchase your first package, or even join the Heartbeat Club to have delicious premium coffee delivered to your door on a regular schedule. Then you too can join 7 Weeks Coffee in saving lives, 1 cup of coffee at a time. Go to 7weekscoffee.com today and tell them the Preacher Dad sent you.